Hello guys, gentlemen and gamers, and I'm not mentioning girls because I don't think they would want to hear me talk because my voice sucks. Welcome to GameFakt, where I present you with the facts about games, gamers, and well, that's pretty much it. Well, anyway, let's get right into it with the game that every fucking multiplayer gamers love. It's Counter-Strike. That's not right. Nope. Nope. Definitely not. Nope. Yeah, that's it. That's right. Yeah. Everyone knows this, but it's Counter-Strike and no one starts facts without mentioning this. So, Counter-Strike, like so many things from Valve, originally began as a mod for the Half-Life series in 1999. Its creators Min Lee and Jess Cliff made the mod to be a conflict between the counter-terrorist and the terrorist. The developing team added and removed lots of features for the game, one of them being bomb defusal mod. This being the most popular mod in the Counter-Strike history, it wasn't added until beta 4.0. According to Lee, co-creator of the original Counter-Strike mod, the game focuses on terrorist and counter-terrorist because at the time it was an uncommon theme. In an interview with GameSpot, Lee said, "Nowadays we have a lot of games based on terrorist and military based shoot 'em ups, but the Counter-Strike series owns the original idea on the whole T&CT concept." In the year 2009, a tournament was held between Virtus Pro and Forza in Russia. You know how intense the pressure and the focus towards the game would be if they were fighting against pro teams. The sponsors of this tournament tried out an experiment by inviting strippers to the tournament. Yeah. Well, if there were strippers near me, I would yeah. Alright. But actually, to their surprise, the gameplay went as usual, even when there were naked chicks all around the arena. Well, gamers can never be distracted. Of course, unless there is lag and it's not a distraction but certain anger toward the ISP company or people just using your Wi-Fi. You just want to kill them, you want to strangle them to death. D-Dest or Dest, one of the most popular maps in Counter-Strike, was inspired by two early released screenshots of Team Fortress 2. Dave Johnson, the map's creator, instantly fell in love with what he saw in those two screenshots. During this inspiration, Dave Johnson was approached by Cliff about making another map for the next version of the game. Cliff gave Johnson a texture artist. The Johnson sent two screenshots and asked for textures which looks like 4 specific sections of the picture. But wait, it didn't stop there. The lava geometry in a couple of places, most notably the CD spawn of the Dest, was almost ripped from the TF2 screenshot. CS Siege is one of the oldest maps in the game, having first been implemented in Beta 1.0. More notably, it's the only map in that time that's still in the game to this very day. There's still been a little bit of changes in the Counter-Strike Global Offensive series, but even more notably, if you believe it, CS Siege began as a map called Canyon Hunt. This map's creator, Nothing with a 1 in his name, you can see it on the screen, submitted Canyon Hunt in a PC Gamer competition to be designed a map for Team Fortress Classic, and it actually won. Wow. At one point, Counter-Strike once featured drivable vehicles. A map called Jeepathon featured in the beta 7.0 put two jeeps on the map that the players could operate. The whole map was designed as a racetrack, but the objective was still to bomb defuse. Who the fuck came up with that idea? Cars? Bombs? Well, naturally, cars and bombs do work hard, but defusing with a car? What? Well, due to the vehicles being extremely difficult to control and the map's limited design focus, the map was removed in 7.1. Sure enough, if that went on, we would have something called Battle Strike. No? You don't get it? You still don't get it? Battle Strike? Battlefield Strike? Counter Strike? Well then, be a dear and don't call yourself a FPS gamer if you didn't. Please. Counter-Strike Global Offensive was never considered to be Counter-Strike 2. Instead, CSGO was designed as a marriage of Counter-Strike 1.6 and Counter-Strike Source, all brought into the modern day with online functions considered standard in today's shooters. According to Valve, this was done because despite of their expectations when CS Source came out, people were still playing 1.6, so the community got divided. Though interestingly, plenty of people still play both 1.6 and Source. Yes, you can't please everyone. The Magnum Sniper Rifle, or the Arctic Warfare Police, best known as the ARP, is considered one of the most powerful weapons in the Counter-Strike history and is the most used weapon in Counter-Strike. In the Counter-Strike version 1.1, shooting any single body part of an enemy with an ARP was an instant kill, and before it was fixed, the ARP was banned from so many servers due to its unbalanced nature. But after a few updates, it became a little less powerful, making Lex a non-lethal part, and by the time Counter-Strike 1.6 was updated, the ARP had a little trouble with the scope as they increased it, but fixing this issue gave us the ARP we use now. Valve's anti-cheating software called Valve Anti-Cheat, or better known as VAC, developed by Valve Corporation as a component of the Steam platform, first released with the Counter-Strike in 2002, cheating and hacking were spreading so fast in Counter-Strike, which caused the origin of VAC. During 1 week of November 2006, the system detected over 10,000 cheating attempts. As of July 2014, it is estimated that over 2.2 million Steam accounts has been banned by the system. VAC banned players are also excluded from competing in the most esports tournaments. Professional players such as Emilio, KQLY, SMN and SF were banned before the big esports tournaments such as DreamHack, which users are banned. The items that they have in their inventory, for in this case Counter-Strike Global Offensive, will be locked into the user's account. They cannot trade those items or sell them on the market, which prevents the user from making a profit and gifting another copy to an alternate account to cheat again. The most expensive inventory that has been VAC banned is around $20,000. In Counter-Strike 1.6, there was a mod called as Assassinations. In this mod, a single player was the VIP and it was their job to reach the escape zone with his counter-terrorist team to win. If they had been either killed by the terrorist or if the time runs out before you could make it to the escape zone, the terrorist just would win. Just a simple concept as that, but one problem. This map was only featured on the map Oil Rig and it is considered the least popular map and the mod in the game. Although Counter-Strike Condition 0 features the mod, no new maps were made for it, and evidence suggests it was to be included in the Counter-Strike Source but was removed during the developing of the game.